Hello, my name is Apostle Joseph Hellon, coming to you from Nairobi, Kenya. I've been teaching on a series called Fasting Made Easy. And I started by teaching about the significance and importance of detoxing, especially the reduction of sugar intake and salt intake. Once you've mastered your sugar and your salt, then you can start the process of doing 1-day fasts. Remember, when you deny yourself sugar and deny yourself salt, and I'm not saying that you should stop it altogether, it's really a reduction so that you're not taking especially carbonated drinks like soda, and you're not taking things like crisps or potato chips, things that have too much salt in them. And yesterday I mentioned to you that fast food always has a lot of salt, that's why people like it. I also talked about ghrelin, the hormone that makes people feel hungry. There's another one that makes people feel satiated or full. And these hormones are affected by too much sugar or too much salt, so that you reach a point where even though you've taken enough food, your body still feels like you need more food. And this is the reason why when you try to fast, then you feel like you're dying. Your entire body is shaking and your headaches and things like that. So if you reduce your sugar intake and your salt intake, then these hormones will be balanced in your body, so that if you don't eat, you won't feel like you're about to die. Once you've mastered sugar and salt, and you've increased your water intake, coconut water, and you're eating healthy, doing vegetables and rough veggies, and reducing the meat, you see, increase the rough veggies, reduce the meat. Once you've reached that point, then you can start fasting for 1 day. Now, 1-day fast is called the Ebenezer fast. It's a fast for strategy. If you look at the Bible in the book of 1 Samuel chapter 7 and verse 6, there was a time when the Israelites lost the Ark of the Covenant, and the Ark of the Covenant was returned after 20 years to a place called Kirjath-jearim in the house of Ebenezer. And the Israelites noticed that they had sinned, so they began to pray, and they declared a 1-day fast. Having fasted for that 1 day, the Lord returned into the camp of the Israelites and gave them victory. Samuel chapter 7 and verse 12. Samuel the prophet built an altar and calls it Jehovah the stone of hell. Yeah? Jehovah, who is the stone of hell. And this is the significance of this particular fast. Jehovah Ebenezer. And Ebenezer means the stone of hell. So there was a strategy right there. Again, if you go to the book of Jonah, chapter 4, you find that they fasted for 1 day. And the pronouncement against them, that within 40 days they were to die, was cancelled by the Lord and they were forgiven. So you can start by skipping your breakfast, your lunch, and your supper, just for 1 day. And you practice that over and over again until your body readjusts. Now, most people make a big mistake. They want to jump into 3-day dry fast, or you want to do 40 days fast. You cannot start at that level. You have to start with detoxing first. After detoxing, then you do one day without food and without water. But if going without water is difficult for you, then you can do 1 day without food but with fluid. All right, so this is what we call fasting for strategy. So if you're praying and you're fasting for 1 day, God will give you strategy for business, strategy for study, strategy for ministry, strategy for whatever it is. And if there are enemies fighting you, if you're in any form of spiritual battle, you'll find yourself winning because of that 1-day fast. All right, so let's just recap. You have detoxed your body, you have regularized your sugar and your salt, you have reduced them, and you're now eating healthy, you have detoxed your body, your system is working on well. Then that's also called a fast, called the Daniel fast, and God actually hears it, it gives revelation, it releases angels. But after that, you can start your 1-day fast. No meals but fluids, and please avoid carbonated drinks and avoid too much salt. And then after that, you can do 1 day without food and without water. And this is called the Ebenezer fast, the fast for strategy. All right, this is Apostle Joseph Hellon signing off until tomorrow. Bye-bye.